Shalom, shalom, Israel, shalom. It's Brother Raya. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Mashiach, Malak Yahushua the righteous. Another strong shalom to all of the mighty brothers that go out there and labor, you understand? And the rain, the tumults, the demons, the uprises, the uproars, they standing 10 toes down for the name of the Lord. Another strong shalom to all of the mighty brothers that are not out there as of yet, but building themselves up, reading, praying, fasting, being diligent, steadfast, on fire. Another strong shalom to all of the akwaf in this thing, reverencing their husbands, being teachers of good things to the children at home, you understand? Being on fire for the Lord. Another strong shalom to all of the women that are not married as of yet, shamefaced, steadfast, they on fire, they read and they praying, you understand? They're doing everything they could do to magnify the name of the Lord. Now, this is going to be a quick video, right, depending on how the spirit go. But it's going to be on, you got to watch people, man. A lot of people, they too loving, they too embracing, right? Hey, man, we got to watch people in this thing, man, right? Because it's a lot of wicked men in this truth. It's a lot of wicked women in this truth. It's a lot of people that don't have the spirit of Yahushua. That's not sincere. That don't love their brethren, you understand? That don't care about one another. And we got to be on fire in these last days. You understand? We got to keep the Lord first. We got to have the faith, right? We got to literally keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We got to do everything we can do to magnify the name of the Lord, right? But this, and the scriptures, they touch on a lot. You understand? They touch on prophecy, right? They touch on parables, allegories, similitudes. They touch on common sense, right? They touch on a lot, how to care for your brother, how to treat your wife, how to deal with your brother, usury, right? Laws, you understand? Hey, the scriptures touch on everything, right? Tonight we about to touch on, right, how to spot a wicked man, right? Because a lot of people, they embracing, they got their arms wide open, give me a hug, shalom, you could come over my house, everything. Just because you got fringes on don't mean nothing to me, man. I say that all the time. I watch brother spirits. I'm clocking everybody. I'm a spiritual watcher, you understand? I'm watching everybody. I'm watching your countenance. I'm watching if you're bringing out the precepts. Right? I'm putting you in the corner, seeing if you've been studying. Hey, brother, what you been studying? I hit a brother with this all. What you been studying? Well, I'm studying Nehemiah. Oh, yeah, what chapter? Oh, the second. So what's going on in it? I'm on your ass, man. I want to see if you really in this thing, man. I'm backing you in corners. Right? I'm pressing brothers out the damn do fasts. You understand? I'm proclaiming damn challenges. Hey, we got to watch people in this thing, man. Everybody not sincere. People could be agents unaware, right? People could just be false brethren. They could be talebearers, right? Let's go to the book of Sirach, chapter 13. And we must try each other's spirits in this thing. That's how you know if you have a true friend. You go through the fire. I don't want somebody I'm always going to laugh with. Somebody that's always just happy. They're always on fire. No, brother. Hey, man. We got to confide in one another in righteousness, right? And a wise man is going to see all things according to the scriptures. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 13 and verse 5. And it reads, if thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yea, he will make thee bear and will not be sorry for it. So you have a lot of men in this thing, they'll use you, right? A lot of people, brother, I'm low on cash. It was literally a brother in the camp months ago, you understand? He was down hard, you know what I'm saying? I'm only saying this because his true spirit got revealed, you understand? He was down on cash. He pulled me to the side. Hey, brother, you said if I need anything, you'll be there for me. I said, well, brother, what's going on? I got you. He told me his situation. He said he needed $400. No, I knew this man, right, to be a godly man, right? I pulled the men of the Lord to the side. We had literally a council, right? And we gave the brother $400 out of our treasury. What did the brother do? He left and never came back. We never seen this man again. You got people like that in this truth. You give people advice. You tell them about a little bit about what's going on in your life, and they run in their tail bear. They strip you dry. You got to watch everybody in this thing, man. It say what? If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee. And that's a nigga for you, man. That's a lot of niggas in this truth. Just because you got fringes on in the beard don't mean anything, right? I want to walk with the righteous. Yahushua on a deeper level, he only walked with his men, the 12, those that he knew and predestinated from the foundation of the earth, man. Yeah, there was a lot of people in this thing that were on fire. You had Nicodemus, right? He was a ruler of the Jews. You had the Pharisees, they knew the law. But Yahushua, he only walked with certain men. And even out of those certain men, right, that he walked with, he only showed certain of them miracles, man. Transfiguration, that wasn't for everybody, right? Certain things he did and conversations he had, it wasn't even for all the 12 to understand, nor to get, nor to be there, right? Everything not for everybody. Reading on. If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee, and smite upon thee, and put thee in hope. He will speak thee fair, and say, what wantest thou? Meaning, what you want, I got you. Yeah, I'll pay you back. Yeah, it's all good. What you want, you know I'm there for you. And brothers say this all the time. Hey, my phone open, man, call me. Brother, you call that brother, he's nowhere to be found. You reach out to that brother, he never get back with you, man. You tell that brother you need some precepts, he say, well, you know what, you got to kind of figure this thing out, I'm busy, right? When you prove a brother or a sister in this truth, it's not just, do they have one, it's not the outward appearance, it's the inward spirit. I've literally been through things with my brothers, right? Slight arguments, disagreements, right? You understand? Going through the scriptures together, right? Chiding back and forth in righteousness, right? I say how I feel in respect. They say how they would feel in respect, right? And that's love, man. You understand? And we got to try everybody in this thing because there's a lot of people in this thing that are not sincere. And the Lord sees that. It says what? He will put thee in hope. He will speak thee fair and say, what wantest thou? And he will shame thee by his meats. His meats is his understanding, his doctrine, his deceivery, until he have drawn thee dry twice or thrice. You got certain men, they stop being a fool in this truth. Brother, can I borrow some? Here you go. Sure. Here, you could have my sword. Here, you can have the keys to my car. You can have anything you want. No, man, I'm not giving nothing away to nobody, man. People, I'm watching, right? Fringes on, I'm peeping you. Your spirit, is it rising? Is it staying the same, right? I am like a fly on the wall, man. You understand? When I'm reading, I proclaim what I'm reading. I go into it. I speak about it. New lessons, you understand? New parables, new breakdowns, new prophecies. Whatever the Lord showed me, I'm doing as much as I can through the Spirit. Brother, what are you doing? How are you moving? How are you conducting yourself? What are you doing when you leave camp? What are you doing when nobody's watching you? You understand? Reading on. It says, and at the last he will laugh thee to scorn. Afterward he will seek thee and will forsake thee, and shake his head at thee. Beware that thou be not deceived, and brought down in thy jolly. So don't let somebody smile you in the face, right? Whole the time they want to take your place. What they say? Backstabbers, man. You got a lot of niggas in this thing, man, right? I don't trust everybody. Or Riot going off. He don't trust everybody. I have fringes on. He's not welcoming. Brother, because I'm trying the spirit, man. I'm trying everybody's spirit. Everybody on trial. Right, brother, just met you. Kind of throw you on the trial for a little bit. See what's going on. See how you act. Right? I had a damn brother a while ago, man. And this is a true story. I'm not making this up. This is not for laughs. I'm literally at camp getting things in order, telling brothers to stand a certain way, you know, go over here, go over there, right? It was a minute ago, right? It was a unity camp. And basically, I'm setting up everything, you know, getting everything in order, brother's position. And then the brother, you know what the brother told me, man? He pulled me, Salaki, let me tell you what I told him. I told the brother to hold post. Now, when you hold post, if you're not, you know, into camp etiquette, you know, you got to kind of hold it down. That's damn near the highest position at the camp, to hold post. If you hold them posts, you doing a lot for your brethren. Holding posts is not just something to be looked at like, oh, you just standing around. Because somebody could get their head bust in. People could run. You got Edomites. You understand? Wild children. People could throw rocks. When you watching your brother's back, that's a very high office. So I told the brother to hold post. And then the brother was like, okay, I'm going to hold it. I'm going to do it with my life. Right? Real animated with it. He was about a 40-something-year-old man. Right? Then I'm kind of, you know, back at it. Getting the teachers in order. Everything going. Right? Then I see the brother kind of drifting away. Then I went to the brother. I said, hey, brother, you know, you got to kind of hold posts. This is very important. This is a very, very important, position, brother, right? He said, okay, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. And he said, yes, sir. It kind of threw me off. But I'm like, okay, boom. See the brother drifting away again. I said, well brother, yeah, you're going to have to hold post. What's going on? Then I left. Came back. The brother said, can I talk to you can I pull you to the side? He pulled me to the side and we had a conversation. And this is during camp. This is on a feast day. This brother said, yeah, you know what? I really want to fight you right now. I want to fight you right now. Feel like you're coming at me. Feel like you're coming at me right now. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, this is Satan. Satan right there. Satan just hopped on this man. We at camp. And he's a prospect. He's not in the camp, but he's trying to join the camp. And this brother says, I really want to fight you right now. I really want to fight you right now. Right now, I really. And he said all of this. I'm looking at him. He said, yeah, because you know what? I feel like you're disrespecting me. And I don't know how you talk to everybody else, but you're not going to talk to me. And he got real emotional. You understand? And you know what I did? I whipped open the scriptures and I cut him up. I said everything's of the Lord. I apologize for whatever feelings he was going through because I don't want a brother to feel, any type of way. Even though I know I didn't do anything to offend the brother, he was very sensitive. I still, you got to kind of turn the other cheek. So I told the brother, I apologize, But all of this fighting, I said, brother, you got a spirit on you. I went to the scriptures. Right, as I'm reading the scriptures at camp on a feast day, he looking at me like this. Like I could feel him looking at me while I'm going to the scriptures. And this man just said he wanted to fight me, man. Now, you can't make this up. So even people you stand next to want to fight you, right? We just got a story about a brother stole from the camp $400, right? You got people. It's a lot of people. They'll stand right next to you. It's somebody that's literally been over my brother's house. And we ain't gonna get too in depth about it. But we knew this brother and labored with this brother. And he said he wanted to shoot us up. And this brother was over my brother's house while we were doing a lesson, man. You can't make none of this. All of this is real. It's a sin to lie. Thou shalt not lie. Now, these are men with fringes on, beards on their face. Damn. You can't make this up. Other occasions I'm not going to speak on because I'm not in them. But it's a lot of folly if you know what's going on in Israel amongst men. Discord, fights, murmuring, disputing, getting carnal. You would think brothers are in the world, man. So it should be a high reason for you not to trust everybody, to watch everybody. Just because you got fringes on don't mean nothing to me, man. Right? Let's read this on. It says what? Beware that thou be not deceived and brought down in thy jolly. If thou be invited of a mighty man, withdraw thyself, and so much the more will he invite thee. There's a lot of people, man, that'll invite you more, that'll heap coals on your fire, man. And that's scary. Because Satan is very, very clever, man. You gotta watch Satan. Satan is so clever that he transforms himself into an angel of light, like the scriptures say, man. You understand? 2 Corinthians 11 and 13 and 14 on down. And he transformed himself into your brother, your mother, your sister, your uncle, right? Your damn daughter, right? And then they manipulate these vessels. So I'm watching everybody, man. You ain't nobody, well, you know what? He passed the Satan test. And Satan can't hop on him. No, man, Saul was on fire. Then Satan hopped on him. He had David running, man. But David was a wise man. And he feared Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in all things. And he moved in wisdom. So nobody's acceptable to not have these spiritual demons attack them and their vessels. That's why you need to be marking certain men. Right? You not reading strong at camp, mark that. You understand? Brother, everything good? I'm all right. Next camp, everything good? See the brother at the feast day? I'm all right. Well, brother's out the spirit. Let me check on him. You need to be there for your brother and be marking these situations. Right? What the world would call on the left-hand side is peeping energy. But us knowing it in its truth is, brother, I can see you have a spirit on you. Right? This is the book of Sirach, chapter 13, right? And verse number 10. Press thou not upon him, lest thou be put back. Stand not far off, lest thou be forgotten. Affect not to be made equal unto him, and talk and believe not his many words. So a lot of brothers, they say certain things. I had a brother, he would try to, for lack of better terms, be real cool with me. Brother Araya, you need anything? Here's a present for you, Brother Araya. How's it going, Brother Araya? This brother tall as hell. He gonna say, you know, when I was younger, I had somebody your size beat my ass. Ha 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 ha. Like, well, brother, why you trying to get so cool with me, brother? Just let it be genuine. You know, I ain't feeling, I'm kind of marking certain things, man. You gotta play stupid sometimes. You gotta, yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yep. Marked, ching, dot, squivel, right? And I'm marking these brother spirits and these sister spirits, and I'm watching how they move. That way I know what to tell who, how to come across, how to speak, when to speak, right? You got to be wise in this thing, man, right? You can teach, right? You can teach a worldly wisdom to somebody, right? The air temperature, the geometry, the trigonometry, get the ruler. He's kind of wise. You know how many damn bumps on a frog, right? It's the Fahrenheit degrees. Like, okay. But what's true wisdom, man? Moving in the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Knowing what to do in certain situations. Everybody's not literally cut to be in a position of authority. Everybody's not cut to be a counselor. Everybody's not cut to be a true friend. You understand? That I don't mean you disrespect somebody, you're not cool or cordial, right? But at the end of the day, you got to know how to move and how to direct your steps in this truth, man. Right? It says what? And believe not his many words. A lot of people say many words just to make you laugh, get cool with you. It say what? For with much communication, he will tempt thee, and smiling upon thee will get thee out thy secrets. Right? He said he'll get you out your damn secrets. You sitting there getting drunk with a brother you just met, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, sitting there with the cup, kind of drinking. First you got the yan, you understand? Now you just sipping the yan. Yeah, it was a good camp. Yeah, the scoffers was crazy out there, man. Yeah, I know, man. Hey, the Lord, he confounded them, man. Right, you sitting there, you halfway down your cup. Now you sitting down there, you kind of laughing a lot. You finished your cup. Now you feel at home. Feel like it's a spiritual couch. It's a TV. Right now, you don't feel like you at your damn uncle house, man. You done kicked back spiritually. Right? You standing up on a physical level, but your spirit is all kicked back. You feeling at home. Right? You got your hands all back like this. You get your second cup. Now you sip. Now you just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Damn baby moms, you know what I'm saying? Telling the brother all your damn secrets. Damn baby Bob, man. What's going on with your baby Bob? Shh, I gotta fill you in. It's crazy. Sitting there drinking, right? Next thing you know, you wonder why everybody know your business. You wonder why people looking at you funny. You wonder why you got a bad name. You wonder why nobody's sitting there, you know, and wanting to tell you anything, you understand? Because they know you a talebearer. They know you a nigga. They know you. It's very important to have a clean name and to carry yourself with honor at all times in this thing, man. On a deep level, man. And to watch everybody, because everything don't need to be said in front of everybody. It says what? Communication, he will tempt thee, and smiling upon thee, he will get thee out thy secrets. Right? But cruelly, he will lay up thy words and will not spare to do thee hurt and to put thee in prison. Damn. So this brother locked you, be the main one snitching. Then when the Lord said, literally paraphrasing, it'll be your own brethren that deliver you up, your own family. That's literal, man. It's going to be a lot of brothers you thought that were genuine, that loved you, right? That are going to turn their back on you, man. It's hard to find a good friend. David was king over all of Israel, but Jonathan and him were kin together because they loved one another, man. Jonathan risked his life for David. Jonathan, for on a deeper level, like if all hell was breaking loose and we was living in Compton, goddamn, and I gave somebody what they would call a strap, and I don't got one, that's love. I could die. Jonathan gave David his armor. You understand? He didn't have no armor at that point because he knew Saul was seeking his life. You understand? 1 Samuel, the 18th chapter, 18 on down, verse 14 on down. Keep going in this thing, right? Let's go to the book of Sirach, chapter 29, and verse number 4. And it reads, Many, when a thing was lent them, reckoned it to be found, and put them to trouble that helped them. Till he have received, he will kiss a man's hand, and for his neighbor's money he will speak submissively. But when he should repay, he will prolong the time and return words of grief and complain of the time. Right? You got a lot of men like you got friends, you'll let them borrow something, right? Then you kind of waiting on it. Come on, brother. Kind of need that. Right? What's going on, brother? Then the brother don't sit there. He don't get the money back. He don't let you want to. Like it's a saying in the world, you let somebody borrow something so long, you got to borrow it back, man. Sitting there let your damn neighbor borrow your broom, right? And then you sitting there, damn, house a mess. You like, damn. Call the neighbor up. He not answering the phone. Kind of knock. You sitting there, hey, can I get that broom back? Yeah, I come to you. Yeah, let me borrow that joint real fast. You got to borrow your own stuff back, man. It say what? And if he prevail, he will hardly receive the half, and he will count it as if he had found it. If not, he have deprived him of his money, and he have gotten him an enemy without cause. He payeth him with cursing and railings, and found honor. He will pay him disgrace. So it's a lot of men that'll pay you disgrace, right? Everybody not your friend, man. Right? That need to be up on a bulletin board in this thing. Don't confide into everybody. Hey, man, show all of the Akim in the faith love, man. Dap them up. See how they spirit doing. Show them love. You can study with one another. But on a deeper level, as far as asking counsel, right direction, how to break down scriptures, you understand? What to do if you're in a bind in a bundle. You ask a brother for counsel. You call him up in the middle of the night. Hey, brother, I'm kind of going through it. You know, I need some counsel. What could I do? What's some scriptures you could give me right now, what I'm going through? He opened up the Bible. He go to Revelations, the 13th chapter. Start talking about the horns. We see horns. Get to the horns real fast. Because everybody not in prophecy, you got to be in prophecy in these last days. That's why you out of the spirit, because you ain't in the spirit of prophecy. Sitting there, come on, brother. Brother, I'm going through it, brother. You see, it says, and I stood upon the sand of the sea. Like, well, brother, that's not the brother you want to counsel you, man. Right? He always going to Revelation, the 13th chapter. Knowing that breakdown is not going to have you to not be sifted out this truth, man. Right? Reading on. It says what? Many therefore have refused to lend for other men's ill dealings, fearing to be defrauded. Yet have thou patience with a man in poor estate, and delay not to shew him mercy. Right? So I'm going to go to the next one. Right? And this is just common sense on top of how to move and wisdom, on top of conduct and order, on top. I mean, a lot of people may not know this, man. Right? A lot of people get beguiled in this thing. Right, the brother, he's super quiet. Brother, what's going on, man? Got the brother Mark in the building. What's going on? The brother Mark, Shalom. Right, the brother Mark, he diligent. He reading like this. Right, he doing all of that. You understand? But soon as brother Mark gets some yanya, he turned into a different person. I literally seen a brother at a damn new moon walk up to another brother's wife. You can't make this up. You can't make this. Walk up to another brother's wife and say, do you know how to braid hair? You can't make this up, man. Now, the brother would have never did that sober. But now he get all his courage. He walk up to another brother's wife. He said, you know how to braid hair? Who know how to braid hair? Brothers be going off, man. Right? You got to watch brothers. Just because, you got to watch everybody, man. Man, you understand? Let me bring that up. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 37. No asking damn brothers' wives who they know how to braid hair, man. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 37, right? And in verse, I'm going to start at 8, you understand? Beware of a counselor, So the Lord told you to beware of a counselor, man. Everybody's not good at counseling, right? Let me get to book of Samuel, man. Right? This is 2 Samuel 16 and 23. And the counsel of Ahithophel, which he counseled in those days, was as if a man had inquired at the oracles of Yahweh. So was all the counsel of Ahithophel, both with David and Absalom. So David was a king, you understand? David don't gotta listen to everybody. David don't gotta sit there and let me see, who do I want to listen to today? He didn't do that, man. He seen certain men and he said, I want him as a counselor. You understand? I want him as chief captain. I want him as an officer. I want him back up right under me so when I start the trip, he could rebuke me. Right? 2 Samuel 16 and 23. It said this man's counsel was so strong, it was like you were talking to Yahweh. You're going to want a brother like that. No brother's going to be like that, you understand, like this man. But you want a brother as close as you can to confide in. Because a brother give you false counsel, and that'll, you go off a cliff. It's very important, man. Beware of a counselor and know before what need he hath, for he will counsel for himself, lest he cast the lot upon thee, and say unto thee, thy way is good. And afterward he stand on the other side to see what shall befall thee. Many tell the brother, you know what? Yeah, I think you should do that. Yeah, don't talk to her, brother. You know, I heard some things about her. Next thing you know, you sliding right in the back door. Don't counsel brothers for your own benefit, you understand, for their downfall. That's wicked. And a lot of men do that because everybody's not sincere in this truth. Everybody doesn't care about you. Everybody does not care about you. Only the true men of the Lord that are sincere, you got to watch them. You got to watch everybody because everybody could be sifted out. I could die tonight, you understand? You could die and give up the ghost in the middle of the night. Everybody and everybody on the face of this earth is subject to having a spiritual demon Satan hop on, right? At any given time to do any given thing. So be wise and watching all things, man. You understand? You had damn Satan hop on Peter right in front of Yahushua. And that was Yahushua's best friend, him and John. That was his best friend. And Satan kind of hopped on him. So Satan to hop on somebody right next to you in this thing. It says what? And say to thee, what way is good? And afterward he stand on the other side to see what befalleth thee. Consult not with one that suspecteth thee. And hide thy counsel from such as envy thee. Why there's a lot of brothers, they envy you in this truth, man. For no apparent reason, they envy. Just like when you read Numbers, the 11th chapter, 25 on down, Moses wanted all men to be prophets. They were literally men in the camp. The Lord put his spirit on the 70 elders, right? They started to prophesy and not cease. And Moses wasn't envy of that. He didn't care. He wanted everybody out there to be on fire. That's how you got to be, man. If your brother's waxing strong in this thing, all praises to the Most High, right? He must increase and I must decrease. John the Baptist and Yahushua. That was very, very, very lowly and meek for him to say. Your brother's waxing mighty, all praises to the Most High. You're going to want all the brethren in this truth to continue to increase, man. I've literally been taught by another man. And then I've taken what he's taught me through Yahushua and broke it down to the next man. You understand? Then there's things Yahushua taught me himself through the Comforter that I've taught in a man. And I'm sure he took that and he broke it down for a man. So everybody, we want everybody to increase. That's how we get the parables out. That's how the prophecies get unrolled. All men on one accord, striving for the law and understanding. It says what? Consult, Slakia, neither consult with a woman touching her of whom she is jealous, neither with a coward in matters of war, nor with a merchant concerning exchange, nor with a buyer of selling, nor with an envious man of thankfulness, nor with an unmerciful man touching kindness, nor with a slothful, right, for any work. And that's spiritual. Don't consult with a slothful man about work, man. It's time to put this work in with the brother back always hurt. Brother grandma always sick. Brother car always breaking down. Brother talking about his eyes always hurt. He was reading up all night. Right? I had to pull a damn double shift. I worked a 12-hour shift. Salakia. We don't want to hear that, man. We don't want no excuses in this thing. If you're gonna serve the Lord or you not, man. And all this coming from men. In Deuteronomy, the 20th chapter, you literally have the men, right, that go to war. And the Lord told you plain upon tables, hey, look, if you have this, this, and this, stay home. If you scared, stay home. Verse 8 on down. So these men, they got to do the work of the Lord, man. So how you speak to people and who's around you could put a spirit on you. Don't you notice in the world that all homosexuals hang with homosexuals? All ducks hang with ducks. All zebras hang with zebras. All slothful men and men that make excuses, they stay along with men that make excuses. People that's on fire, they hang with people that's on fire. You understand? When it's a council, why isn't it a council of many men? It's a council with a slothful there. Then you got a council with a wicked man. Then you got a council with a man on fire. Then you got a council of an elder. No, when it's a council, it's all elders. It's all men of understanding. If it's a war going on, it's all soldiers. You're not going to have a gardener in the midst of there. Then you're going to have somebody who's a potter and he's sitting there making pots. No, you got the men of war on display, right? So when you got to evaluate who's around you every day and what are they heaping upon your spirit? Because your spirit's a burning fire. And they could put upon your spirit a bunch of wood, but what are they engulfing? Are they engulfing slothfulness? Because you could be inflamed in slothfulness. You're going to burn regardless, you understand? Because our spirits are fire. So what are you burning in? Are you burning in lust? Are you burning in witchcraft, idolatry, slothfulness, wickedness, excuses? What are you engulfing in this thing? If it's not Yahushua, wise counsel, right? Leading a nation, helping the lost. What are you doing with yourself, man? You got to evaluate and watch who are around you. And on another level, you got to watch the men that are weak. It's not a sin to be weak. We all were weak at one point in time. We all didn't know what's the easy breakdown. We all didn't know how to read Sirach at one point, man. We was just in the milk with Deuteronomy. We didn't even know it was a Sirach. Damn, it's more than Genesis. It's an apocrypha. This is meat to somebody. You understand? You kind of scratching their head. What is this rare book I must order? Then the next thing they know, they kind of ordering. Hey, bro, you got to be patient with those brothers too, man. Watch those brothers. Build those brothers up. Show love to those brothers, man. Everybody in this thing on a deeper level you got to give to, man. Right? The woman literally washed Yahushua's feet with her tears. Yahushua washed the disciples' feet. Right? Peter laid on Yahushua's bosom. Right? David would not even take a glass to drink. Right? For those men that risked their lives. Right? When he literally was thirsty in the war with the Philistines. 2 Samuel 23. You understand? These are the things that show humbleness and meekness. And out of all these accounts, they trusted who it was that they were talking to. Right? Let's read on. Matter of fact, let me get Sirach, chapter 32. This is Sirach, right? Chapter 32, right? In verse number 16. They that fear the Lord shall find judgment, and shall kindle justice as a light. A sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will. A man of counsel, right, will be considerate, but a strange and proud man is not daunted. With fear, even when of himself he have done without counsel. Do nothing without advice. And when thou hast once done, repent not. Go not in a way wherein thou mayest fall, and stumble not among the stones. So you got to watch where you're going in this thing. Seek counsel, direction. But in all of that, you got to know who you're doing that with, who you're talking to, who's helping you, who's directing you. That's very important, man. Because a lot of men, they'll counsel for their benefit. You understand? Go to Sirach 19. Sirach chapter 19 and verse number 25. There is an inquisitive subtlety, and the same is unjust. And there is one that turneth aside to make judgment appear. And there is a wise man that justifieth in judgment. There is a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, but inwardly He is full of deceit. You got to watch those men, man. Secretly, they kind of sad. Brother, You got to watch for that brother that's always wanting pity. He always wants you to put your hand on his back. Everything's going to be all right. Brother, you're not the only one going through things, man. You think Satan only know you? Brother, Satan know all of us. He know what we like to eat. He know how long we sleep, right? He know what to do. He know how to damn make brothers damn angry. You understand? He know how to make sisters angry. He know what damn to do to hop on you right at the exact moment. Satan's stalking you, man. You gotta watch people that's always sad and pitiful. Oh, come on, sister, you can give me a cry. Always crying, always pitiful. Right, like the brother said, man. I always want that damn attention, man. Everybody in mirth turning up and partying. Got the yan going, right, in righteousness, the right amount to the last drop, you understand? And we all in this thing in righteousness. Then somebody break out crying. Then everybody got to turn, they got to pat that. And inwardly, it's all full of deceit. It's not sincere, you understand? And you got to watch people. Now, I gave brothers literally accounts that physically happened in the camp or period that I know of brothers having a spirit hop on them, wanting to fight. Brother asking for money, secretly stole it, right? And then is in the judgment, the Lord had judgment come upon that man. His woman ended up getting popped in Miami. His woman was getting popped on spring break. He took that money. After he took that money and spent it, his woman, she shot off to Miami and got popped. That's the judgment of the Lord, man. Broke down his whole household. Now his wife, his child, his whole household is not in order anymore. It's not out. And he's begging her to come back while she's getting popped. He calling her phone. It's on repeat. He probably called over 75 times, right? And she didn't answer, not one time. You understand? And that's the Lord, man. So if you're not sincere in this thing on a serious level, the Lord will jack you up, man. He knows who's sincere, who really wants it, and what you're doing it for. Brothers, if you labor for the sincerity of the gospel, man. Labor to teach to the poor, the needy, the sick, the lame, the shut in, the one without any understanding. Don't labor for women to be seen, for brothers to say you brought it out. Don't labor for that, man. Labor for the Lord, you understand? And women, if you're going to be there for a sister, don't be there for a sister to be that sister that you could count on. Be the sister that knows how to do the hair wraps. Let me show you, girl. Kind of tying it all tight. Go to sister, blah, blah, blah. Kind of tying it all tight. You want to be the sister with the hair wraps. You want to be sister with the damn gowns. Right? Don't do nothing for attention. Right? Everything should be done out of sincerity and out of truth in this thing, man. Let me go to Sirach. Matter of fact, I'm going to get a couple more and I'm going to close out. Right? That's what you got to do in this thing, man. This is not a game. You got a very short window before the Lord discovers a lot of these men. Thinking all these precepts, I don't know which one I'm going to pull. They all good through the Spirit, right? This is the book of Colossians, chapter 1 and verse 9. For this cause, we also, since the day we heard it, do not cease to pray for you, and to desire that ye may be filled with the knowledge of his will and all wisdom and spiritual understanding. So we want brothers to have a spiritual understanding. Not having spiritual understanding can lead you astray to your own counsel, mind, and destruction. So you got to think like Yahushua. Move like the spirit of Yahushua. Mark brothers, see what's going on. You got to kind of be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. Like David. David was wise in all things, man. Right? Let me get that. Right? This is the book of 1 Samuel 18 and verse 14. And David behaved himself wisely in his ways, and the Lord was with him. So the Lord was with him because he behaved himself wisely and kept the Lord first. So that's what we got to do in these last days. We got to watch what's going on. Because if you want, hey man, did not the Lord say, don't let another man take your crown? Does that mean in the wilderness we going to be going like this and the brother kind of fighting you, then you kind of hit him with an uppercut, then the next thing you know the crown is in the air and whoever jumped the highest get it? No, man. A man can take your crown by you letting him in your house. Whether that's your temple, meaning your mind, you understand your body, your dwelling, you letting them in your mind, you letting them give you false counsel, direction, right? You letting them sift you out, right? You gotta watch all things, man. Right? You gotta watch prophecies, gotta watch men, gotta watch your damn wife, gotta make sure everything is in order. The Lord said, let all things be done decency and in order. Proving your friends, having your camp in order, watching your brother's spirits, watching your children, right? On the deepest of levels, man. Hey, man, you gotta be like the Lord, man. Right? I'm gonna pull one more precept. Right, and I'm gonna get out of here through the Spirit. Right, it's the book. Salaki, bear with me. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 102 and verse 6. And it reads, I am like a pelican of the wilderness. I am like an owl of the desert. I watch. I am as a sparrow alone upon the housetop. So I watch prophecies. I watch men, women. I watch my spirit. I'm watching your spirit. I'm watching what's around me. I'm watching what could sift me out. I'm watching what could possibly give me over to vanity, right? Doctrines. I'm watching and I'm looking well to my goings as a man. And that's what we got to do in this truth. Stop trusting everything. You on the yellow brick road, the Israelite road, and you just running down the Israelite road, man. Right? Well, brother, none of us are the Lord, man. It's a lot of snares, traps, stones, bricks, and holes in this pathway, you understand, walking in this truth. It's the book of Proverbs 14 and 15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man will look well to his goings. Proverbs 22 and verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth evil. How do you foresee evil? By watching. You understand? You gotta watch. You gotta watch and see what's going on around this thing, man. Right? On a deep level, hey man, they call it in the world being street smart. You kind of go, right? This is a scenario in the world. You kind of at the gas station, kind of pumping your gas, but then you looking in your mirror in your car, your damn window, you see people behind you, right? Then you kind of whip out your phone out of nowhere. Y'all about to pull up? Damn, it's only 12 of y'all? Right, you kind of letting everybody know. You're not turning around saying, yeah, I got 12 people coming. Kind of being wise on the Ella, on the low. Y'all right around the corner, it's only 12 of y'all? Man, where the rest of y'all at? Right? All right, I see y'all in a little bit. Right? You got to kind of be wise in this thing, man. Right? You can't sit there and people kind of damn 50 jakes behind you and you kind of like, damn, what do I do? Kind of call the police, man, and get jumped. So you got to know how to move in this thing, man. That's on the carnal level. How much more on the spiritual level, man? You know that brother got an evil eye. You know that sister deals with backbiting. You know this brother hates you on the low. You know he has a spirit of jealousy on him. You got to watch in all things to make sure whatever you doing and the next step you take is toward the Lord and the light and you not falling in these holes. And I bet you that brother that did that, he kind of watching in his window, he acting like you on FaceTime, right? Whole time it's just his phone, kind of peeping the surrounding, right? And that's on the street smart level. Or, brother, I'm not even going to go down this avenue, because it's late. I already know what's going down during that time. I'm going to go tomorrow. Then a brother that just don't care, he go down that avenue, it's dark, then he get jumped. It said a prudent man foreseeth the evil. So you got to foresee this thing. And on a deeper level, a lot of men in this truth, when people fall out or when something happened to them, they say, I knew something was up with him. I knew this brother was off. Or I knew, well, brother, why didn't you say something? Why didn't you warn him or try to help him? Don't watch somebody drown and just be sitting there with a damn pina colada drink, kind of sipping it. Right, it's a nice day, you got your feet kicked up, right? Sitting up there, you're tying your meat all tight. The brother drowning. Throw the damn lifesaver, help the brother, give him the precept, show him the love, right? But watch. A prudent man foreseeth evil and hideth himself, but the simple passeth on and are punished. So the simple man, he going now mark he's an Israelite. He got a beard on his face. He got fringes, so, what can I do? I got to look at him like Yahweh Shai. Then you just keep it moving, right? That's for that brother. That's keeping the commandments. Who are my mother and who are my brethren? Them to do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, you understand? So with that was just a quick little lesson on watching in all things, being aware of your surroundings, right? Being aware of how men treat you, how they conduct themselves, right? You got to watch them in spirits, the level of understanding they are on, how long they've been in the truth. Are they waxing? That'll show you if they're reading, whether the Lord's dealing with them, right? The spirit of envy, whatever's going on, you got to watch as a man because you're foreseeing your next steps. That's not always talking about you sitting up there, you got a bag full of groceries and you on the phone and you like this and you got to watch you crossing the road, man. That's not what that's talking about. You watching prophecy. You watching spirits. You understand? You watching Satan. You watching yourself. You examining yourself. You watching how you move. Maybe I'm just too slothful, man. What's going on? I got to check myself. So we all got to be spiritual watchers. Stand up on a high mount, you understand? And watching all things. So with that, I'm going to close out, giving all honor and glory to Yahweh. By Shema Mashiach, Malak Yahweh Shai the righteous. Another strong shalom to all of the mighty saints on the live right now that love the Lord, that keep the commandments, that are going to continue to read, pray, fast, be diligent, steadfast, always abound in the work. They're going to continue to fight the spiritual demon Satan. They're going to stay strong. They're going to continue to do everything they can do to magnify the name of the Lord. Continue reading, continue praying, and continue fasting. Shalom.